My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the BBA third semester subject Human Resource Management as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 4 first important short question is Industrial Relations. Industrial relations, IR, means the relationship between employees and employers in an organization. It focuses on how they cooperate, communicate, and solve problems at work. Good industrial relations create peace and understanding, while poor relations can lead to strikes, lockouts, or low productivity. The main goal of IR is to maintain harmony between management and workers, so both can achieve their goals. Workers get fair wages and respect, while employers get good performance and profits. For example, if a company faces issues like long working hours, and both management and workers' union sit together to discuss and find a fair solution, that is a sign of healthy industrial relations. Good IR helps in reducing conflicts, improving morale, and ensuring smooth operations. In short, industrial relations are like teamwork between management and workers. When both sides cooperate, the organization grows and everyone benefits. Next important short question is 2. Define industrial disputes. Industrial disputes. An industrial dispute means a disagreement or conflict between workers and management about job-related issues like wages, working hours, leave, safety, or job security. It usually happens when workers feel their needs are not met or when management disagrees with workers' demands. According to the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947, it is a conflict between employers and employees or between employees themselves, related to employment or working conditions. For example, if factory workers demand a salary increase and management refuses, it may lead to strikes or protests. This is an industrial dispute. Such disputes can affect production and create tension in the workplace. Therefore, they should be handled quickly through discussions, mediation, or labor courts. In short, industrial dispute is equal to when workers and management don't agree on work-related matters. Solving disputes peacefully helps maintain harmony and smooth functioning in the organization. Next important short question is 3. What are standing orders? Standing orders. Standing orders are the written rules made by a company to guide the behavior and duties of its employees at the workplace. They explain what is expected from both workers and management in daily operations. These rules bring discipline, clarity, and fairness to industrial life. The Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act 1946 makes it compulsory for every industrial organization to clearly define working conditions such as working hours, leave, attendance, misconduct, and disciplinary actions. For example, if an employee comes late to work regularly, the standing orders will specify the penalty or warning process. This avoids confusion and ensures everyone is treated equally. Standing orders help in reducing misunderstandings and industrial disputes by making rules transparent. In short, standing orders is equal to the rule book of the factory. It tells employees what to do, what not to do, and how the organization will handle discipline and behavior. Next important short question is 4. Collective bargaining. Collective bargaining means the process where a group of workers, usually through their trade union, and the management come together to discuss and decide on work-related matters like salary, working hours, safety, and other benefits. Instead of one worker talking to the boss alone, The whole group bargains as one voice, that's why it's called collective. The aim is to reach an agreement that satisfies both sides, workers get fair treatment, and management ensures peace and productivity in the organization. For example, if factory workers demand higher wages, their union meets with the management. After discussions, both agree on a 10% salary increase. This is collective bargaining in action. It helps avoid strikes, builds teamwork, and improves trust between employees and employers. In short, collective bargaining is equal to friendly group discussion between workers and management to solve problems and make fair decisions together. Next important short question is 5. Employee safety. Employee safety means protecting workers from accidents, injuries, and health problems at the workplace. It ensures that the working environment is safe, clean, and comfortable for everyone. Safety is important because healthy employees work better, feel happier, and stay longer in the job. Companies should provide safety equipment like helmets, gloves, masks, and fire extinguishers. They must also train employees to handle machines properly and follow safety rules. For example, in a chemical factory, workers must wear protective clothing and goggles to avoid burns or inhaling harmful gases. Regular safety drills and inspections help prevent accidents. Good employee safety not only saves lives, but also builds trust between workers and management. It shows that the company cares for its people. In short, employee safety is equal to protecting workers from harm. When employees feel safe, they work confidently and help the organization grow. Next unit 4. Long questions. First important long question is: what are the industrial disputes? Discuss different forms of industrial disputes and how are they handled. Industrial disputes. An industrial dispute means a disagreement or conflict between employers and employees about work-related matters such as wages, working hours, leave, promotion, safety, or job security. When workers feel their demands are not being met or management disagrees with them, a dispute arises. These disputes can disturb peace and production in the organization. According to the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947, it is any dispute or difference between employers and employees, or among employees themselves, connected with employment or working conditions. Forms of industrial disputes. 1. Strike. When workers stop working to press for their demands. Example, factory workers going on strike for a salary hike. 2. Lockout. When management closes the workplace to resist workers' demands. Example, management locks the gates after workers refuse to accept new rules. 3. Layoff. Temporary removal of workers due to lack of raw materials, power, or demand. 4. Dismissal or retrenchment. When workers lose their jobs due to company downsizing or discipline issues. 5. Go slow and work to rule. Workers deliberately reduce their speed or follow every rule strictly to slow production and show protest. Handling of industrial disputes. 1. Negotiation. Direct discussion between workers and management to find a solution. 2. Conciliation. A government officer, conciliation officer, helps both sides to reach a compromise. 3. Arbitration. A neutral third party listens to both sides and gives a fair decision. 4. Adjudication. When disputes are referred to labor courts or industrial tribunals for legal judgment. Conclusion. Industrial disputes are common in every industry, but they must be handled quickly and fairly. Peaceful settlement through talks and mutual understanding is always better than strikes or lockouts. In short, industrial dispute is equal to when workers and management don't agree, solved best by communication and cooperation. Next important long question is to explain the guidelines for effective handling of industrial disputes. Guidelines for effective handling of industrial disputes. Industrial disputes arise when workers and management disagree on issues like wages, working hours, or job conditions. If not handled properly, such disputes can lead to strikes, lockouts, or loss of productivity. Hence, following proper guidelines helps maintain peace and smooth functioning in the organization. 1. Open communication. Regular and honest communication between management and employees helps avoid misunderstandings. Example, monthly meetings where workers share problems and management listens sincerely. 2. Strong grievance redressal system. There should be a clear system for workers to raise complaints and get fair solutions quickly. When issues are solved early, big disputes can be avoided. 3. Encourage collective bargaining. Both parties should discuss issues through trade unions peacefully instead of protesting. Collective bargaining helps in fair agreements that satisfy both sides. 4. Role of leadership. Managers and union leaders should act responsibly, show patience, and focus on solving problems, not on blaming each other. 5. Government intervention, if needed. When both sides fail to agree, government agencies like conciliation officers or labor courts can help settle disputes legally and fairly. 6. Follow labor laws and standing orders. Every organization must follow the rules under the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947 and Standing Orders Act, 1946 to maintain discipline and transparency. 7. Promote employee welfare and safety. Providing good working conditions, fair wages, and safety measures reduces frustration among workers. 8. Build mutual trust. Trust is the foundation of healthy relations. When employees feel respected and valued, they cooperate during difficult times. Conclusion. Effective handling of industrial disputes requires communication, cooperation, and fairness. Preventing a dispute is always better than resolving one after it starts. In short, to handle industrial disputes, talk early, act fairly, and build trust. When both management and workers work together, peace and productivity follow naturally. Next important long question is 3. Elucidate use of principles and guidelines for effective handling of industrial relations. Principles and guidelines for effective handling of industrial relations. Industrial relations, IR, is about maintaining a healthy relationship between management and employees in an organization. Good industrial relations ensure harmony, increase productivity, and prevent disputes. To achieve this, certain principles and guidelines must be followed. 1. Mutual trust and cooperation. Both employers and employees should trust each other. Trust reduces misunderstandings and creates a positive work environment. Example, if management shares company updates honestly, workers are more likely to cooperate during busy or tough times. 2. Fair treatment of employees. Workers should be treated fairly regarding wages, promotions, and working conditions. Fairness prevents resentment and improves morale. 3. Open communication. Clear, honest, and regular communication is key. Employees should know what is expected, and management should listen to their concerns. Example, weekly meetings between supervisors and workers to discuss issues or suggestions. 4. Participation in decision-making. Involving employees in decisions related to work policies, safety, and productivity increases their sense of responsibility and reduces conflicts. 5. Effective grievance handling. A proper system for addressing complaints quickly helps prevent small problems from turning into major disputes. 6. Compliance with labor laws and standing orders. Following laws and written rules, standing orders, ensures discipline and reduces conflicts. 7. Use of collective bargaining. Negotiation between workers, usually through unions, and management helps resolve issues fairly without strikes or lockouts. 8. Employee welfare and safety measures. Providing good working conditions, proper safety equipment, health facilities, and recreational opportunities improves satisfaction and loyalty. Conclusion. By following these principles and guidelines, organizations can maintain peaceful and productive industrial relations. The aim is not just to prevent disputes but to create a positive environment where employees feel respected and motivated, and management achieves its goals smoothly. In short, effective industrial relations is equal to trust plus fairness plus communication plus participation plus safety. When these are practiced, both employees and management benefit, and the organization grows successfully. Next important long question is: 4. Describe the process and importance of collective bargaining. Collective bargaining, process and importance. Collective bargaining is the process where workers, usually represented by a trade union, and management discuss work-related issues to reach an agreement that benefits both sides. It is a peaceful and democratic way to solve conflicts at the workplace. Process of collective bargaining. 1. Preparation. Both sides gather information about demands and issues. Workers may discuss wages, bonuses, or working hours, while management considers company capacity and policies. 2. Discussion negotiation. Workers' representatives meet management to present their demands. Both sides discuss each point openly and try to find common ground. 3. Compromise and agreement. Both parties may make concessions to reach a fair solution. The final agreement is often written and signed by both sides. 4. Implementation. The agreed terms are implemented in the workplace. Both sides must follow the agreement to avoid disputes. 5. Review. Agreements may be reviewed periodically to adjust with changes like inflation or new laws. Example: a factory union demands a 15% salary hike due to rising living costs. Management negotiates and agrees to a 10% hike with better bonus structure. This compromise keeps both sides satisfied. Importance of collective bargaining. 1. Prevents conflicts. Peaceful negotiations reduce strikes, lockouts, and unrest. 2. Promotes fairness. Ensures workers get fair treatment while management protects business interests. 3. Builds trust. Employees feel valued, which increases motivation and loyalty. 4. Improves productivity. Happy workers work efficiently, helping the organization grow. 5. Encourages participation. Workers have a say in decisions affecting their work environment. Conclusion. Collective bargaining is a key tool in industrial relations. It balances the power between workers and management, ensuring both sides are satisfied while maintaining peace and productivity in the organization. In short, collective bargaining is equal to workers and management sit together, discuss, and agree fairly. It creates trust, prevents conflicts, and helps the organization run smoothly. Next important long question is: 5. Elucidate employee health and safety and why effective health and safety measures are important in the organization. Employee health and safety. Employee health and safety means protecting workers from accidents, injuries, and illnesses at the workplace. It ensures that the working environment is safe, clean, and comfortable so that employees can work efficiently without risks to their physical or mental well-being. Why health and safety are important? 1. Protects employees. Safe working conditions prevent accidents, injuries, and long-term health issues. 2. Improves productivity. Healthy employees are more energetic, focused, and motivated, which increases overall productivity. 3. Reduces absenteeism. Fewer accidents and health problems mean employees miss less work. 4. Builds trust. When employees see that the organization cares for their safety, they feel valued and loyal. 5. Legal compliance. Following safety laws like the Factories Act or occupational safety guidelines avoids legal penalties and strengthens the company's reputation. Measures for effective health and safety. 1. Provision of safety equipment. Helmets, gloves, goggles, masks, and fire extinguishers should be provided depending on the work type. 2. Training and awareness. Employees must be trained to handle machines safely, follow safety rules, and respond during emergencies. 3. Regular safety checks. Machinery and equipment should be inspected frequently to prevent accidents. 4. Healthy work environment. Proper lighting, ventilation, clean rest areas, and hygiene facilities improve employee comfort. 5. Emergency preparedness. Conducting drills for fire, chemical spills, or natural disasters ensures quick response and reduces risks. Example, in a chemical factory, workers must wear protective suits and masks, follow handling procedures, and attend regular safety drills. This prevents accidents and ensures smooth production. Conclusion. Employee health and safety are crucial for both workers and the organization. A safe workplace reduces accidents, boosts productivity, and creates a positive, loyal workforce. In short, employee health and safety is equal to protecting workers from harm. Safe and healthy employees lead to better performance, fewer problems, and overall organizational success.